to you.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to my Matrix Resurrections review. And I gotta admit, guys, I was really excited about this one. When I found out they were doing another Matrix, I could not believe it. I was so hyped. I loved the Matrix trilogy. Now, full disclosure, I was having a couple drinks while I was watching this, so yeah, I mean, I wasn't drunk or anything. I wasn't wasted, but as the movie went on, I did get to enjoy it a little bit more the more drinks I had. So we had a couple drinks, had a good night, full disclosure. But anyway, let's get right into the review. So let's start off first with cinematography. I always do. The cinematography in this movie was good. It wasn't the best I've seen in a movie or even in a Matrix movie, but it was alright for what it was. It didn't bother me at all. The CGI in the movie was good. That was fine. Nothing really stood out where I was like, oh my gosh, that's bad, where it's just annoying. You can tell when there's bad CGI, and the CGI in this movie is fine, so I was happy about that, because I knew there was going to be a lot of it, and this movie, I didn't know how big of a budget they were going to have for this movie, so those things really worried me, how they were going to shoot it, how they were going to do CGI and things like that, but everything on that end was fine. Like I said, not the greatest, but it was good enough. Humor / comic relief, there was very little, but the little bit they had was good. It was okay, but there wasn't much. It's an action movie, so I wasn't, I'm not gonna dock points for that. Speaking of action, the action was on point. It was good. It was heart pounding. The fight scenes were all nice. They were nicely choreographed. None of the action really stands out. It wasn't like mind blowing, like oh my god, but at the same time, it wasn't like boring or like really, come on, like it's the Matrix. It was good action. I'm not going to complain about it. This though, the writing / dialogue, I put shit got really corny at times. It felt like cosplay. So obviously there were times where the acting and oh man, I just remembered one scene. Yeah, the dialogue gets pretty cringy in this movie. I'm not gonna lie. And even some of the acting, not the major actors, luckily, Keanu Reeves does kind of phone it in a little bit, I felt like, but some of the side actors, some of the smaller actors that you might not know of, it got bad, guys. Just be prepared for that. Let's see, soundtrack was good. I like the soundtrack. I like the Alice in Wonderland song really well. The rap song they played during the credits, I didn't care for that. But the soundtrack was alright. It was a good soundtrack. Emotional, not much. I put a little to not much. So yeah, you're not really going to get emotional watching this movie. Once again, it's an action movie, so not going to dock it there. Acting, I put 10 out of 10. So that's speaking for the main characters. The acting was good. I really love Trinity. Trinity, I was... Out of everybody I was worried about, I was worried that Trinity was going to probably phone it in the most, and Trinity actually ended up being one of the better parts of the movie. Like, I felt like she almost did a better job at acting than Keanu did, so, that she was nice. I really liked, she was a pleasant surprise, so I really enjoyed that. Okay, so bad guy of the movie, I put blank was a complete dick / asshole, but it was awesome. So the bad guy of the movie is, like I said, like I put in my notes, he was a complete dick, but he was in a good way. It made you like not like this guy at all, like hate him, like yes, just kick his ass, Neo. So the bad guy was awesome. I did put the secondary bad guy, not so much. He was kind of bullshit is what I wrote. So I guess, yeah, secondary bad guy, I guess I really wasn't feeling him too much. Let's see. So let's get the negatives out of the way, and then we'll get into the positives. So some of the action chop sounds. So like when they're doing their action and it's like yeah, that was way too much. Like the little swoosh sound, like they used it so much. I remember there's one scene where the girl literally like elbows this guy and she moves her elbow like maybe an inch. She's like that, and the action sounds like like what the fuck? Like she moved her elbow so fast that it caused this windstorm. No, that stood out to me, and that was like in the first like 5-10 minutes of the movie. I wrote that note. I was like, oh, okay, wow, they're doing this. I put the plot device as a complete effing cop out, unoriginal. So yeah, the plot device, the thing they use to explain why all this is happening, I obviously did not enjoy it. I said it was a cop out. And I put there are also a lot of plot holes, especially with the one of the characters. I don't want to say it because I'm worried. It's not really a spoiler, but I still don't want to get into it. So yeah, this movie has a ton of plot holes, guys. I mean a ton, and I probably didn't even catch half of them. So yeah, my guy Ryan over there at Screen Rain, he gonna have a field day doing a pitch meeting for this movie because this movie's plot is terrible. The plot device, the reason why all this is happening, and they're back in the Matrix and they're coming out, it's not good. It's full of holes, and yeah, but I don't want to bash on the movie too much, so let's end on, got my note, I wrote 2 pages of notes. Let's end on the positives. The callbacks to the original movie were great, and they actually did some shots scene for scene to the original movie, which was amazing. And like, I wasn't sure if I'd like them or not, but they didn't bother me. I really enjoyed the callbacks to the original movies, and they have flashbacks and memories and things like that they use, and so those were all good. I actually did enjoy those. And also, I put the way that they keep Neo trapped, the way they keep his mind docile, and they keep him from learning the truth, and they keep him in the Matrix, and all of that, the plot device they use to explain that, why his mind is trapped like this and he can't free it, was also good. And it went all the way back to the original movies and things like that. So those 2 things were awesome about the movie. And so yeah, those are all my points. Those are all my notes, guys. Overall, though, I really enjoyed the movie, probably more than I should have. But I love this trilogy. I love Keanu. I love all the characters, and so it's hard for me to put my blinders on and just give it an honest review. But I'm going to. I have to. So my final verdict, I put 6 out of 10. It wasn't terrible. Just above average. 5 is like average, and this is a 6 out of 10. So just barely above average, guys. Like, and probably mostly just because of the action and the fact that it was the Matrix is really what probably saved it. If this was any other like generic action movie that didn't have, you know, these characters attached to it, or the title of the Matrix attached to it, or anything like that, I might have only given it a 5. But I would say it's a 6 out of 10. It's a solid 6 out of 10. I'm happy with that score. So, like I said, all my reviews, they are completely non-spoiler. I don't tell anything. I'm not giving anything away. So I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And feel free to leave a comment. Let me know how you like The Matrix Resurrection. But as always, thank you for watching. I'm the one and only Z. Bye-bye.